Welcome to this video on how to install the DNotes automated payment scripts in WordPress. The DNotes payment scripts are one of, if not the first of their kind, that completely remove the need for middlemen in the payment process to take advantage of the lower fees that they make possible, while also not requiring any specialized expertise, account setup, or programming experience to make the system work. I have also included a link to another video in the description that I've made that goes in depth into the advantages of the payment scripts. This video will show how to install them into a WordPress website, and at the end I'll show them being used. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we are going to want to download the WordPress plugin from the DNotes Coin GitHub, which I've also included a link to in the description. So we're going to come to this page and we're going to click on DNotes Pay Zip. And then once you've downloaded the DNotes plugin, you are going to go to your WordPress website, which I've got mine open up here. And then you're going to go down to plugins and then click add new. And then at the top we have an upload plugin button. And then we're going to go choose file and then find where you downloaded and placed your DNotes Pay directory. And then click install now. And then we're going to click activate plugin. And then you should see DNotes Pay listed right here under your activated plugins list. So next we will want to take a look at the DNotes Pay settings themselves. So we just come down here to DNotes Pay, and then we have a bunch of pre-made shortcodes that we created earlier for a bunch of pages that we've made. Now you can create your own pretty easily, and you can do that just by coming down to here and clicking add new. But these are the examples that we have here. So if we take for example the photography bundle, we can see that we've bound it to DNotes Pay ID equals 3. So then we can pull that shortcode and use it on our website again because it is bound to DNotes Pay ID 3. And if we just click on edit, we can take a look at all of the settings that are in there. And we can see you get to choose between accepting a US dollar denominated amount of DNotes, so say $5 worth of DNotes or 15 cents worth of DNotes, or you can choose to accept 0.15 DNotes itself. But in this case, we're going to go for 15 cents worth of DNotes. Next, we have the tolerance. So this is the number of DNotes off that they can be wrong by. So let's say someone was supposed to send you 150 DNotes, but they only sent you 149.95. That is within the tolerance of 0.1, so the payment will be accepted and the goods will be forwarded on to the user. But if they only sent you 148 or 149.5 DNotes, the payment, the goods would not be released to the customer. And then we have the link to the downloadable product that we're just going to put in this field here. And you can throw it in like a zip or a PDF format or just a link to somewhere else. And then you have the number of confirmations that you want to accept before the network will accept your transaction. So if you have it set to 0, that is the fastest possible way to release the goods to the client. It can take roughly about a minute, and you can go up to 6 confirmations, which is extremely secure. There's no way that you're going to be schemed in any way out of your money. But even at 0, it should still be extremely secure, and there should be absolutely no problems. And then you're just going to have to put a name for the product description, and then you have a few other settings that you can change, like the text on the button and the way it shows up on the web page, its color, the color of the border that goes around it, and the color that the button will change to if you hover your mouse over the button. And if we take a little browse elsewhere, if we go down to DNotes settings, we have here a bunch of DNotes addresses. So you put one DNotes address per line, and these are the addresses that all customer transactions will be sent to. So if you put one per line, the software will automatically choose just one of them. And the advantage of doing this is it allows merchants a little bit more privacy when it comes to people looking up where their payments have been going to, and then having a look at all of the all of the payments going in and out of that address. So it boosts a little bit the privacy on the side of the merchant. Now, if we come up to our page list up here, we can then go to the top of the page, click Add New to create a test page that we're going to show the shortcodes being implemented. So I'm going to call the page Test Page 1, and I'm going to come down here and I'm going to type DNotes Pay space ID equals, and we used number 3 before for our photography bundle as the example. And then we're just going to go and click publish. And then once the page is published, we can come over to our page list again, and we can scroll down and we can see test page 1 is listed here. And if I click view, I will then be taken to our test page, and it shows that we now have a button which says click here to buy our photography package. And if I click on it, up comes the shortcode that we used earlier, which is for 15 cents. It comes to about 2 DNotes, and here is the address that's going to be sent to, and here is the invoice number, and we just have to copy those numbers into our DNotes wallet and send them off. And so now if I go back to our page list to show the shortcodes in action on a working page, if I come down to our photography page right here and I click view, then I should be able to view our photography page. And if I just scroll down, it's just a pretty stock standard sort of web page with a whole bunch of photographs. And then if I come here, I can see I have a click here to buy our photography package, and if I click it, up comes the DNotes Pay pop-up. And as you can see here, we have all the same settings that we were looking at with the photography bundle shortcode. So we have the amount, which is 15 cents, which comes to 1.69577 DNotes, and that is all going to this address here and also this invoice number here. So we're just going to copy this number and this number into our DNotes wallet. And so if I just come down here and if I open up my wallet, I can gonna go copy, that's the amount, and I'm going to pay to this address here, and I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to press send, click yes, and hopefully that should come up and show us being paid quite soon. So now it's kind of just a waiting game, and it could take anywhere up to sort of 1 minute for the transaction to process. And there we go, it now says payment complete. Click here to continue, and if I click that, we get taken here to our example download page, and this is where we would have all of our download links to a whole bunch of photographs that we had for sale or books or whatever the product was. And so this is just an example experimental page for us to show how it would work, but it kind of shows the gateway of payment software all the way through to product delivery. And that, everyone, is our example of using DNotes Pay in WordPress. If you have any comments that you would like to share with us, feel free to come and visit us at our forum, which is at Bitcoin Talk. We will include that link in the description. And otherwise, have a great day.